Oh, shit. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. See, this is what I get for not doing what I'm supposed to fucking be doing. To set the episode up. Supposed to be setting the episode up, man. Supposed to be setting the episode up, man. But it's going to take y'all a little bit to get in here. So let me go ahead and get this song ready. I didn't already use it for the credits. I might not make no money off this video. I might get demonetized because I just had to use this fucking song in all my credits. Hi Therese, hi Isaac. I just had to use this song in my credits tonight. I used it for my usual music. This is for my intro video. It's rendering now. I used it for my regular intro music. I used it for the regular outro music. What's going on, One True Tarot? I got 2 tarots now, so I can't just call you Tarot. I'm about to start calling you True because I got 2 tarots to come in here now. I'm gonna take this time to speak from the heart. I gotta celebrate, y'all. I got a drink and everything. I'm celebrating though. Was the hardest thing to do. What's up, man? Someone's a bitch and a liar. There ain't nothing. Oh, thank you, Vix. He's home. Hold on, I'll tell y'all in a minute. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a no good bee. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a GDB. Y'all gotta listen to the words of the song now. Hold on. We celebrating. Put your drinks up. We've been waiting all season for this shit. We went for the all season for this shit. Put your drinks up. I didn't know when I saw her blonde hair that she could ever be that way. Listen to the words of the song. I mean, small, she seemed to have it all, but she made me say, bitch, hey, that ain't cool. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's an all good bee. I'm getting rid of Britta. She's gotta go. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a bee. Come on. One more time for me, Pierce. Yeah, we getting rid of Britta. Even like I would ever hit her, but I would sell to the highest bidder. She bought me out, she bruised my soul. She lied to my heart, she left me less than whole. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a DDB. Come on, Pierce. I had to open the show with that. I had to. I was like, listen, as soon as she was in the bottom, I was like, let me go ahead and download this song real quick. And I'm watching Community right now because it's on Netflix. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a no good bee. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a GDB. Yes. Ding dong, the witch is dead, bitches. Oh, you lasted a whole week above 8 and Zane. Congratulations. Congratulations, bitches. Hello, welcome everybody. I see Izzy, Nice, Gamer Guy. Vix was asking about my dad. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, I actually did the first 5 minutes of my video. I do talk about that because some of you guys may not know that my dad has tested positive for COVID-19. He's home. So I'm trying to look into the positive of that because if he was that bad, they would never send him home. But I mean, it's rough, man. It's rough. We are now under the suspicion that my sister also has it, and that she had it for a while. She had called her doctor and thought it was a sinus infection. They had gave her some antibiotics. Once we found out my father was positive, she called her doctor back, explained what was going on and what the symptoms were. They had told her the antibiotics they gave her would have been the same antibiotics they gave her anyway. So as long as her symptoms are getting better, if they do go back to getting worse, then the call. But even with all that, she's still not eligible to take a test. We're just assuming that's what she had because she was really, really, really sick. I mean, she is still sick. She's still sick. But But like the symptoms that she had, once we found out my dad was positive, they had a lot of the same symptoms, of course, because she's younger. They weren't as severe as my dad's, but they were bad. I have to let you guys know, I have not been around anybody. I have not been around anybody in my family for going on 21 days now. But because I did have a fever last week and because I do have a cough, they are suggesting for me to quarantine myself. So I am. Even though I honestly believe that I honestly believe I don't have it. I don't have it. I've just been having a lot of sinus and allergy problems because the weather in Ohio goes from 70 degrees to snow. But to be on the safe side, I will be quarantining myself. If I do go out, because they told me if I haven't had a fever, which I had one last week, they told me if I hadn't had one for 7 days, without having a fever, without taking medication to not have one, that I was probably okay, and that has been the case. But the weather is going back and forth. And yesterday, I was not 100% sure. I felt like I may have a fever. I took sinus pills, allergy pills, but like I'm normal today. Almost normal. Like I was taking the sinus pills till, I timed it out so that I can drink for Drag Race. But more so after yesterday, like, and that's what happened with me last week too. After I had the fever, like I snapped back so fast that they're like, well, no, if you had it, you wasn't snapping back in a day. Like a day of some sinus pills and some Tylenol and breaking a fever. Like, no, you probably don't have it. But or if I do have it, I am a carrier. But I have not been around them for 14 days. I'm trying to be very, very careful as far as, because I do live in an apartment building. So I am sacrificing myself because I need to do laundry. And I was like, well, that's me being down there too long. I don't have a Lysol to like spray behind me or spray down stuff. So I'm not going to do my laundry for 2 weeks. It's going to be so fucking piled up, you guys, because it's already piled up. I do still have to go to my car, but I do have a mask and I do wear bandanas over my face over the mask. So like when I go, I have to take out my garbage or stuff like that. Just like if you were living in a house, you would still have to go outside and do those things. I have to. So I'm doing that. When I do go out the door, come back in, I do go with a Lysol wipe. I wipe everything down because I am worried about the safety of other people as well as myself. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Naris. Yeah, they don't have enough tests. And like my sister, they was like, well, at this point, we didn't already gave you the medication. We gave you for it anyway. So, which was a Z-Pack. So they were just like, well, I mean, you can get tested, but we just suggest you quarantine yourself for 14 days. And just speaking with my sister and the things that she was saying, she was like, at first she did think it was a sinus infection. She was like, my sister had a stroke last year and said she's never been this sick in her life. And she had a stroke last year. And she was like, nah, this felt worse than the stroke. I felt worse than the stroke. So please be careful, you guys. Please be very, 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 very careful. Hi, Louise. Did you get a chance to watch the episode? Louise is one of my producers for the drag show that I'm going to be on. And I advertised it in my video, just to let you know. I did advertise it. I did advertise it on my review, which is rendering right now, because my people would love to see me on a Drag Race show, and they love Drag Race so much. Like, they want to see this shit. I think Jan should have won. I don't know if I'm still doing Leslie Jones. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I got to do what's in my damn house. Shit. Yeah, Jan's runway was better than Gigi's. To be fair, when you guys see the review, some of you guys were in the live. And this is the night that I found out that I think that was the night that I found out that my dad was positive and I didn't go to sleep. And so I was drinking pretty heavily because I was like really upset. I believe I watched either it was the one at night because I did another one in the morning because I had just never been to sleep. So I did a Harley Loves Barley at night, and then I did a Harley Loves Coffee in the morning. And I just didn't feel like doing a graphic today. I'm just gonna be honest. So that's why I don't say Harley Loves Barley. I didn't feel like doing a graphic. But I think it was that night, and I had watched Michelle Visage's video, which was the track 9 from The Bodyguard, and Gigi did have the outfit on, but I was like, really, bitch, a bikini and some fucking long nails makes a drag look? I'm cool. Hey, blup blup, what's up? Yeah, Louise. Oh, you didn't watch it yet? We gonna talk about it because that's what we do here. See, Louise, I'm sorry. Like that's what we do. That's what we do. Because it has aired there, or at least on. Yeah, she did. Gigi is smashing. I'm sorry, Louise. Like, yeah, when you come in here and we talking about Drag Race, because a lot of us or most of us are on the East Coast and they know not to come in until afterward. I'm sorry because we just met. Like I said, this is the person who's doing the Drag Race that I'm on, and they're on the West Coast. So I found that out when they was all messaging in the workroom, and I was like, bitch, Drag Race is on right now. He like, not here. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for snapping on y'all because I played another org. This is no lie, Louise. You might want to, Louise or Louise. I'm assuming it's Louise because it's got a Z at the end of it, but you could just have it stylized. This is a true story. The first org I ever played, I think Drag Race at that time was on Thursday. The first org I ever played, I was like, don't do nothing on Thursdays because I review Drag Race on Thursdays. And flat out told them, I was like, if y'all go on Thursdays, I'm not doing the show. We didn't have challenges on Thursdays. And I would like to tell you something, but I don't know who else you brought in the group with this. Well, you know what? This is a completely different type of org, though. It really is. Drag Race is a whole totally different type of reality show and a different type of org. So I don't even think it matters that I won my first org because Drag Race is such a completely different thing than other reality shows that people do orgs for that I don't even think it matters that I won an org because it's not really strategy. It's not games. It's not gameplay. Like, well, let me team up with this person because we gonna shit on this person. It's like really not that for Drag Race. And it's not that many of us. I think it's only Louise. Is you in here? Because you could talk to people because they're curious about it. Because they're curious about it. They know that I've been cast on it, so they're curious about it. Not Tuesday. It was a Thursday. It might have been Friday. I don't remember. It was last year though. Last January was when I played my first org. Last January I played my first org, and I won my first org, by the way. And I thought I had a disadvantage because I was older. Honestly, it wasn't on a Tuesday though. It was Thursday. But it might have been Friday because I don't remember. Like that org was so fucking long. Oh, that org was so fucking long that it feels like that shit was like 5 years ago, and it was not. I just got into the org community. Well, no, we in 2020. We're in 2020. It was January of. No, it was last year. It was January 2019. Thomas, say that again. Because when they said, because as soon as they said Jan, I was like, okay, these is gonna be the tops and the bottoms that y'all pull to the front. And they said Crystal, I was like, bitch, where? Bitch, where? I feel like as much as we don't want to talk about her, Allison was better than Crystal. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Allison fucking did that. Like Allison should just. I don't want to even say that in a joking way. So let me put this a different way to what I was gonna say because y'all know my humor is dark. I didn't want to say that in a joking way because I was gonna say some foul shit. Allison should really get the fucking help she needs and think about how she just fucking ruined her career. Because she's a fucking star and she's been fucking shitting on the fucking Drag Race stage. She been shitting on this shit. And just based on what I've seen in these last 7 episodes of what I've even seen of her, I know she deserved her spot in the top 4. She did that to herself. And she needs to really, really sit down and think about what she done because she was a fucking star. Because she was a fucking star. Oh God, you know what? Can I tell y'all the truth? Because this is why this is why I do this shit, because I know it takes me a while to render my videos, even though my video is probably gonna come out tonight because it's fast. I didn't put picture. Let me just let y'all know this right now. I did not put pictures of the runway this week. Part of the reason why is because I had bigger fish to fry. Like I said, I dedicated the first 5 minutes to informing y'all about like what was going on with my dad and my sister, and like really kind of like, for lack of a better word, doing a PSA about the coronavirus and like that is real, because I'm still running into people on my Facebook off some, well, do you know somebody personally that got it? And it fucking infuriates me. Cause yeah, I do. And as much as I'm trying to stay positive, I'm fucking scared to fucking death for my dad, dude. I'm not gonna cry. And that's even to the advice of my mom. She's just like, you got to think about something else, because I have a sister in Atlanta, and I had called her because I'm usually the one that talks to her the most. So I had called her to let her know what's going on, because my sister kind of couldn't, because she's sick too. Even though they won't test her, she got the shit too. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. And I guess she was trying to get in contact with me, and I was asleep because that was the day that I couldn't sleep. So I was up all night. And my mom was like, I didn't know she said that. And she was like, and I talked to Booney. And she was like, well, she said she couldn't understand what you were saying because you was crying. Yeah. We only promised fucking 70. Excuse me, I'm about to be trying to be religious and swear at the same time. Forgive me, Lord. We ain't guaranteed no time on this earth. But if you Christian, if you're not Christian, it don't matter. I'm Christian. I might not be the most religious, but I'm Christian. It's a blessing to get the 70 years that the Bible say you should get. 70. That's 70 years. My dad is 72. But not like this, not part of this mass bullshit exodus that's going on right now. Not my dad in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably think that Crystal probably didn't have a problem with it, and I'll tell you why. It's the same reason why, even though that my dad definitely has it and my sister 90% has it, it's the same reason why I can still fucking make jokes about it, because if I don't fucking joke about it, I'll fucking cry. If I don't fucking laugh at it, I'll cry. And especially as a drag queen, because I mean, if you're a drag queen, I mean, you gotta laugh at some shit. It's the same reason why I can go on Twitter and Facebook and laugh at all these fucking corona jokes, because if I don't laugh about it, I'll cry about it. The best comedy comes from pain. The best comedy comes from tragedy. She probably didn't have a problem with it. Not a RuPaul's gaslighting race. Oh my God, Louise, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. You gave me a chance in your game. You did not have to do that. Y'all don't understand. I auditioned twice because I didn't know my first one. I was just kind of like sent out a half-ass thing, and then I was like, it's closing, and I ain't heard nothing back. And I'm like, no, fuck that. No, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Cause listen, they already know I was doing it. I don't know if it was supposed to be a secret or not. They already know I was doing it. I was like, I got in, y'all. I was like, I gotta bring the crown to the house of Greece, baby. I gotta bring the crown to the house of Greece, baby. Cause they already know I do these orgs, and they already know I won the first one I played, and I played. This will be my fourth, and I was like, I gotta bring the drag race one home now. Oh, from Brazil. Maybe this ain't the same Louise. Maybe I'm tripping. Wait a minute. Maybe this ain't the same Louise. Thank you. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe this ain't the same Louise. Shit. Let me go look. Facebook Messenger. Let me go look. Maybe this ain't the same Louise. It is not. My bad. Well, thank you. Now, wait. I got a super chat now. How Gigi actually won a dance singing challenge. They really want to make her to the top 3. I agree with that. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think that Gigi did a good job. Louise. I really, really do. I do think Gigi did a good job. However, and for me, and I understand because everybody is not my age. Everybody's like, I'm a Madonna stan. I was a young girl when when that Madonna, like that Borderline, that Holiday, which is the steps they were doing is Holiday, which is like her first song, the whole American Bandstand, Dick Clark, I Want to Rule the World. I was there for that. I was young, but I still remember it because she was just that impactful. And I was like little. I might have been like 6, 7, 8. And they were doing like the steps to Holiday and all this shit. Y'all can go look up all these videos. The Dick Clark thing she said was what happened next. She actually said to rule the world. That's where the song came from. The steps she was doing and the outfit she had on was Holiday, which is the actual video, which is just like in her in a white warehouse with 2 other dancers actually doing them goddamn steps. She had it down packed. And I thought she did a great job. Yeah, Lucky Star days too. Holiday and Lucky Star videos is damn near identical. Same shit. Because music videos were new then. Same shit. Same warehouse, damn near the same outfit. And it was fucking everything. And I was like, Jan Nelton. And don't get me wrong, Gigi did a good job. I didn't like when people was throwing their own shit into it. Why are you doing a fucking front handstand or front handspring? She didn't do that. Same thing with Heidi. But if I'm going to allow it for Gigi, I got to allow it for Heidi. I got to allow it for Widow Von Do. I got to allow it for anybody that they said, well, do your own choreography. That wasn't Madonna. Shit, I was hyped that the lip sync was burning up. I don't think them was the 2 queens that do burning up, but it's the Madonna episode, and you got to do that song. Now here's the thing I'll tell you. Hold on, let me refill my glass. I love how some of y'all like actually come to this shit and then still watch my review, and I tell y'all everything the goddamn review is gonna say. The box of wine is at the end. I gotta tilt this bitch now. I gotta tilt it. This is some scientific shit now. It's like a fucking Bunsen burner. Okay. So, here's why I didn't do the pictures. The only picture I did, and I didn't do it at Jan, I did do a picture of Gigi's look from the video because I couldn't believe RuPaul's Drag Race didn't even do that. And I was like, did you say, oh, this is her lovely day look? And you gave me fan art? That shit pissed me off. I didn't watch the video for 15 seconds before I can get the screenshot of that's what she had on. It wasn't 15 seconds. And I was like, screenshot, and it'll be in the review. And it'll be like, oh, and by the way, fan art picture, this what she had on. I was very disappointed in that. But I don't think Night of 1,000 Michelle Visages was a good fucking challenge. Well, they're not paying tribute to Black icons like Whitney and Janet because Whitney and Janet cost money. And Whitney and Janet gonna get sales regardless. Thank you, Pisces. I knew Jackie was gonna be in the bottom. She just couldn't nail that. Don't get me wrong, Madonna has always been sex. But that, like and again, and it's maybe because I'm Madonna stan, and like I said, even that, like a virgin, like I said, I was a baby, but I watched MTV from the time MTV came out. I can still like recollect stuff because they didn't even have that many videos. And when they had the first VMAs, Madonna was already huge. That Like a Virgin performance, like literally, I remember that being a big event. And I swear, I'm not even joking, I think I was 6. And I still remember it. Without watching the replay of it or anything, I still remember it because it was that impactful. Because she was just like riding the ground and writhing around. It was like so sexually charged before I even knew what sexually charged was. I remembered it, and I had seen it again as I aged, but I never forgot anything she did. You know, I can watch, it's just like watching the movie Purple Rain. I seen the movie Purple Rain in theaters because my sister is 8 years older than me and she loved Prince. I seen Purple Rain in theaters. I still know everything from when I was a kid that happened in Purple Rain. But it wasn't until I watched it as an adult to put it into context that I understood Purple Rain. But I still knew every scene and knew what was going to happen because I grew up with it and I seen it when I was a kid. It was the same thing with Madonna's performance, and I didn't understand how sexual it was. I just was like, she wilding out, and I like her. I was like, look at this girl rolling around and doing all this stuff, and oh, it's great. That's what I remember. And then as I got older and it started being things like clip shows on VH1 when I was in my teenage years or early 20s, and it started being YouTube and I can go back and watch it, or people doing clip shows on YouTube. And as I watched it, I was like, I didn't never forget from being 6 years old anything she did. It's just as I got older, I understood the context of what she was doing. Same thing with Purple Rain. I can damn near word for word say Purple Rain because I went to the theater to see Purple Rain. Way too young to watch Purple Rain? Sure. But what do you do when you got 2 kids and you ain't got money like that and the father doesn't come? So if this kid want to see this movie, and it wasn't multiplexes back then, it may have only been 2 movies. Hell, it may have only been that 1 movie. So if you're taking this kid to see Purple Rain, which in this case, when I would go see Purple Rain, not even downtown Youngstown, up the hill, it was called the Uptown, Youngstown, and it was 1 movie playing, and you got 2 kids, and one is 8 years older than the other one, and then one is 14, wants to see Purple Rain. What the fuck are you supposed to do with the 6-year-old? These are facts. I'm not making this shit up. I've had this conversation with my sister and my mother several times. I ain't had no business going to go see Purple Rain at 6 years old. I remember my mom covering my eyes like it happened yesterday. I remember my mother covering my eyes on the sex scenes. Because what do? Your husband is not with them. There's not a multiplex. It's not like, well, she can go to this movie or this one can go see Purple Rain by herself. It's not that. It's 1 theater and this is the movie that they're fucking playing. I have a whole nother daughter that's a kid. I can't leave her at home by herself. I ain't got time. I just got for work. I ain't got time to drive her all the way to the fucking Sharon line, which is damn near Pennsylvania, to leave her with her grandmother. She got to go. I swear to God, on my own life, yeah, I went to go see Purple Rain in the theaters. Way too young to go see it, but I did. And I put that on my life, I ain't lying. In the theater. You ain't gonna hear too many people my age say that. Because it was a little bit too much for a child. But at the same time, a kid can't comprehend what's going on. My face was covered during the sex scene, so I knew something. I knew it was something I wasn't supposed to see. I knew it was something I wasn't supposed to see. But the musical numbers I liked because my big sister liked Prince. I listened to Prince all the time. She was a huge fan, and we shared a bedroom. So I listened to Prince all the time. Love the musical numbers, and to this day, that is why I love Morris Day and the Time. It's because of Purple Rain. I don't know why. Even though I'm not that person, I've always rooted for the bad guy. I have always loved. I love Prince and Morris Day and the Time. All their music was wrote by Prince anyway, but I love me some. Don't you never listen like Jay and Silent Bob? Don't you never say a motherfucking unkind word about Morris Day and the Time. Don't you never say an unkind word about Morris Day and the Time. Truth is Alchemy, what's up? Jocelyn Fox, what's up? I see new people in here. Jam Rim. You would have wanted to do the Jada part. I would have wanted to do early Madonna. You love the black guy too. Let me see Justin. Justin is new. Y'all all welcome Justin. Justin is new to the party. As I'm astonished, whoever wrote the verses really made sure to include a lot of great references. I agree, Justin. That's why I said I'm like, I usually hate the Rusical, but they was shutting that shit down. Like it was right. It was right. I ain't gonna be mad. And it's probably because they already fucked up Madonna so many times. It was right. The references were right. I would have done, if I couldn't have got the early Madonna, because like I said, like I was an MTV kid. Like I was young, but I fucked with Madonna. I would have done, if I couldn't have did the early Madonna, I would have wanted to do the Don't Cry For Me Argentina Madonna. And if I couldn't have did that, I would have actually wanted to do Sex Madonna. I would have wanted to do Jaden's Part 2. The erotica era. Y'all see that in the review when I say that. I was like, this is how much of a Madonna stan I is. Motherfuckers ain't even like the erotica era. I said, I fucks with your erotica era. Fuck that Ray of Light shit and that Frozen and all that shit. Now, fuck that. Give me that erotica. That erotica that Justify My Love. That fucking Human Nature. That Human Nature. Oh, that Human Nature. If they did Night of... listen, I would have did Classic Madonna. I don't know why nobody wants to do Classic Madonna. And both times that we had Night of 1,000 Madonnas, nobody wants to do Classic Madonna. I'm all the way here for the fucking tutu, leggings, belt, fishnet shirt over a fucking bra, lace, fucking gloves, fucking rubber bracelets. I'm all here for that Madonna. How do you not want to do the fucking 80s? That is like the draggiest drag that ever dragged. You can go the fuck in on that. But also, I would like to do the Human Nature look, like the bondage look with the black patent leather. Which I'm sure if anybody is following Aiden Zane, which I think I am on Instagram, Aiden Zane probably, well, we don't know that. I was about to say, because it's not what Night of 1,000 Madonnas, so we can't say that. Well, erotica, Sasha Velour did erotica on her season when they did Night of 1,000 Madonnas. She did do erotica, and also Valentina did erotica too with the bar, which actually I thought was fucking fierce when Valentina did that. I thought that was fucking fierce because that was a deep cut where it was just like naked in the street, but she just put the physical bars. I thought that was fucking fierce. That was fucking fierce. I ain't gonna lie with Valentina. That was fucking fierce. Because as soon as she came out, I knew the reference immediately. And I was like, that's fucking fierce. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. I don't think A Night of a Thousand Michelles was a success because her looks are not that fucking iconic. If you can have A Night of a Thousand Michelle Visages, you can have A Night of a Thousand Jimmi Pynks. Y'all can fucking pull looks from my Facebook and all that shit. It's not anything outside of the shit. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The one that Jada and Dior Fierce did probably would have been the one I would have did. But I didn't know they were going to have to do her looks. I thought they were just going to have to like model themselves after Michelle Visage. Like for real. Y'all just had this trolls thing. Y'all can't get in with that. Okay, that's some DreamWorks shit. Y'all can't get I don't even know what's Toy Story. I don't even who know what's DreamWorks. Y'all can't get a Toy Story runway, some shit like that. Y'all had Hello Kitty one time. Get a goddamn sponsorship for some shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. And let me keep it a buck with y'all. Let me keep it 100 with y'all. Even though y'all know I don't like Nicki Minaj. I would have rather seen A Night of a Thousand runway, a night of a thousand Nicki Minaj's when Nicki Minaj was there than 1,000 Michelle Visages. Because Michelle Visage is just, she's that bitch. You gonna hear me say it on the review, and she's that bitch. But she's not iconic enough to say, let's take people and make them dress up like Michelle Visage. She's not iconic enough for that. You have to be somebody that's fucking worldwide, that's not to say that she hasn't been in the game long enough, but you ain't been in the game long enough. Didn't nobody know who the fuck you were until RuPaul's Drag Race. You had bitch shit. Oh, Isaac, I ain't talking about that. A Night of a Thousand Jimmi Pynk runway. I'm just saying, because I've done but I'm just saying, because I've done my own runway looks for so long, it would be more interesting fucking looks. Like Michelle, A Night of a Thousand Michelle Visages. I'm like, y'all had to do deep cuts. This was my main thing that pissed me off. Gigi said, well, I'm doing the track 9 of the Bodyguard Soul System, which, don't get it twisted. Michelle Visage looks fucking, and as a young Michelle Visage, like in her 20s, blonde hair, she looks fucking sickening in the video. Make no mistake, that body is tight, right, snatched in that bikini. She looks fucking sickening in the video. The video is on YouTube. It's Soul System. Lovely Day. You can look it up. She looks fucking sickening in the video. But I wouldn't have did that fucking look because, for real, outside of RuPaul's Drag Race, did you know she was on track 9 of the Bodyguard? Because it ain't as Michelle Visage. You would have to actually look up the Bodyguard soundtrack, look up track 9, find out it's by Soul System, and then look it up, and she just happened to be the person that's on the video. On some CNC Music Factory type shit. And even when you think about the Bodyguard soundtrack, is you think about anything else outside the Whitney Houston songs? Let's keep it a buck. And if you are old enough like I am to know what the Bodyguard soundtrack is, did you listen to any of the songs that wasn't by Whitney Houston? Like, this the shit I'm saying. Like, she always been that 50 feet from stardom type person. Like, for real. And I'm not knocking her hustle, because you made a career out of that. I'm just out of the reach of being big. I know Seduction, It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Right. I used to make fun of that song. Now everybody want to do a singing version of a hip hop song. But I used to make fun of that song when that song came out. I didn't know it was Michelle Visage. I didn't know who the fuck Michelle Visage was then. Like, for real. It don't say track 9 of the Bodyguard is by Michelle Visage. You would never fucking know that. You wouldn't even know it listening to it. So, like, without RuPaul's Drag Race, without RuPaul, you always been that 50 foot away from stardom. How the fuck do you get a runway? It's half of these people that's on your show ain't never even seen the RuPaul talk show on VH1. That's decades. I watched the shit and didn't realize. Listen, I used to watch the shit and didn't realize Michelle Visage was on the shit. And I used to watch it. I didn't know who the fuck RuPaul's Ed McMahon was. I didn't know who RuPaul's Paul Schaefer was, because you know why? RuPaul's show wasn't good enough for me to know. You wasn't Andy Richter. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't Andy Richter. You wasn't Tyreek from the Roots. Black Thought, for those of y'all not in the know. Or Questlove. You wasn't Ed McMahon. You wasn't Paul Schaefer. You wasn't that sidekick character like that. You wasn't that good. And for that matter, that show wasn't that good. And now VH1 is a big deal. When RuPaul had a show on VH1 before, nobody give a fuck about VH1. VH1 was for old people. MTV was still cracking then. Nobody give a fuck about VH1. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, ain't nobody listening to none of the goddamn tracks that wasn't. You bought the Bodyguard. Listen, I bought the Bodyguard soundtrack for my sister. I want to say it came out in the winter, so it was either for Christmas. And I'm young, so you know I ain't got money to like buy big gifts. I remember buying my sister the Bodyguard soundtrack because my sister loved Whitney Houston. Which who doesn't? But you know, I'm more in the R&B now as I gotten older. And I bought her the cassette to the Bodyguard soundtrack. The cassette, that tell you how old it is right there. I bought her the cassette to the Bodyguard soundtrack. And when she wasn't home, I went to go listen to it. I ain't never listened to nothing but the goddamn Whitney Houston songs. I mean, I'm telling y'all the truth. And y'all gonna have a fucking night of Michelle Visage where y'all gotta copy Michelle Visage looks. That's why I was like, I'm not even doing pictures, because if it was somebody iconic, Madonna, Gaga, remember they did the Gaga looks. For Rusicals, they've done like Cher looks. All these things. I'm like, this has to be somebody like their looks are a moment. I would have to remember Michelle Visage having that on. That's not a moment. Y'all was better off doing J-Lo. J-Lo has had on outfits that have been moments that you know, oh yeah, that's J-Lo. Now somebody might pull something obscure, but for the most part, you know it. And even RuPaul did that. Michelle Visage? The only Michelle Visage looks I knew was the Soul System look, and that's because I had literally just watched the video like 3 days ago. And the ones that was on Drag Race. The rest of them I didn't fucking know. Britney Spears, Rihanna, but these are people that I'm like that are big enough that those are fashion moments. That even if that you took a picture of them on Instagram with a jogging suit on, you would be like, but I know that jogging suit though, and I remember when she had the jogging suit on. Michelle Visage? I'm really supposed to remember what she had on for the video for track 9 of the Bodyguard that her name ain't even listed. The Soul System that was really for real back in the day where the producers was doing shit. That was some CNC Music Factory black box where everybody was motherfucking washing Martha Wash type shit. You just happen to be on that song. You probably won't even remember of the fucking Soul System. No, not I don't know. I don't know. Not Michelle Visage. That's what I know. This what I know. Not Michelle Visage. Y'all didn't know who the fuck Michelle Visage was until she was a judge on Drag Race. Now you might know, oh, okay, we need to talk about Jamie, this and this and this, but she don't get none of that shit without RuPaul's Drag Race. Michelle Visage been around since the 90s. And everything they mentioned, I'd be like, okay, I remember Seduction, It Takes Two. I thought that shit was corny. Now everybody want to do sing versions of rap songs. And she did it twice because The Lovely Day. I'm just like, rest in peace, Bill Weathers. But I'm just like, Michelle Visage is not iconic enough for you to have a night of 1,000 Michelles and you actually had to reference her looks. I'm sorry. And for Gigi to reference her Lovely Day look, it was smart, but they was gagging over it too goddamn much. I'm like, yeah, she do look like her from the video, but it's a bikini and some blonde hair with a fucking pin curler. Y'all can look up Terry B. Terry B had way better blonde hair than Michelle Visage. And I ain't 100% sure that was all Michelle's hair in there either. It was just like, literally, it's a blue bikini with like some sheer shit here, some sheer shit here. And because her nails was like all the way out to here. Michelle Visage looked sickening though, because the face was done. Like, Michelle Visage, that's why her name is Michelle Visage. The bitch serve face. The bitch does serve face, but we didn't need a night of 1,000 Michelles. I wouldn't have minded the Michelle Visage inspired runway and everybody had titties. But to actually like copy some of her looks, I'm like, bitch, she ain't got iconic looks like that. And the ones that the ones that I didn't like the most was the ones from when she was young. I hated Widow Von Deuce. I hated Crystal Methods. I hated Gigi's. Even though they did it to death. Doing it to They did the shit to death, but I hated them. The only looks I liked was the ones that's from when she was on Drag Race. And it wasn't that the people was doing bad at their interpretations. It's that until you got on Drag Race, I don't give a fuck about what you had on. And it wasn't that hot and it wasn't that iconic. So it wasn't breathtaking like it was when people was coming out and Gaga's looks like, oh, yes, because I remember when she had that on. Yes, bitch, work. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Am I saying this wrong? Like, you know how like when it was like the Gaga challenge, people was doing the Gaga looks. It was a full fucking gag because people was coming out and Gaga's looks, and it was just like a moment because you knew exactly what they were doing. Same thing with all the Madonnas, even though you was like, oh, so many more iconic. It's so many more iconic Madonna looks. Y'all could have did that shit every fucking season. Y'all could have did iconic Madonna every season from then on, and it would still been enough looks. So we'd have been like, oh, Michelle Visage? Like, who's fucking gagging because you did Michelle Visage? Oh, she has on Michelle's exact nails. Do you remember what fucking nails Michelle had on from behind the goddamn judging booth on season 3? Do you? Like, that type shit. That type shit. I need somebody like, yeah, some people gonna have an obscure reference, but that shit that was like, as soon as they came around the corner, you were like, I know that look. It should have been no night of 1,000 Michelles. Sorry. I'm sorry. It shouldn't have been. Because half the fun of doing that is this person's runway is seeing what reference is going to come around the corner because you know it. And because it's like, oh, this is alluding to this. Oh, that's sickening. Or, oh my God, they did this just right. That's part of the fucking gag. Who the fuck remembers what the fuck Michelle Visage had on? Seriously. Janet Jackson for fucking sure. Janet got enough. Janet has enough. Like I said, y'all can do Janet. Y'all can do J-Lo. I think Christina Aguilera has had enough stages in her career that you could. Well, didn't they do Janet Jackson though? What did they do with Janet Jackson? That didn't they do Janet Jackson? Because what was the one that Kennedy Davenport did? The one with Busta Rhymes, because that was fucking sickening. And she did the gonna make your body sweat. But that was they brought their own costumes. Yeah, but I think they did that for the Rusical. But they brought their own shit for the Rusical. Remember, at first they used to be like, this time I was like, okay, y'all might have had this shit. Okay, well, yeah, maybe y'all need to do a runway like that. You know how they had the zodiac sign? Maybe y'all need to do a runway. Like, you need to do a diva, a singing diva runway, or a musical diva runway. And you get to pick whoever you want to pick instead of making it one person. So if you decide you want to be Janet, that's cool. And if it's 3 Janets, just like it was 3 Capricorns and 3 Leos, then it is what it is. And then that way, it's up to anybody. And then, not even 1,000 Elder Bar, just like for real. But I ain't mad at Snapes, honey, because you know why? I said this before. The DeBarge family, I would suggest you look it up on YouTube. Not to try to take away money from TV One, because that is a black television network. But on YouTube, look up Unsung. It's kind of like what used to be on VH1, Behind the Music. Unsung, but it's like for black groups. Unsung DeBarge. Them motherfuckers went through some shit. So if you want to keep giving some money to fucking DeBarge for the rhythm of the night, get them their money. Because their life was fucking hard. All them talented ass kids. And their life was fucking, like, they all ended up being addicted to drugs because their life was just like that fucked up. They were all on drugs. The whole fucking family. Nobody escaped it and was like sober. They all ended up on fucking drugs. You gonna keep playing Rhythm of the Night? Get them their money. They deserve it because they were so talented. All y'all know is the rhythm of all RuPaul knows the rhythm of the night. We ain't gonna talk about some I know just how you feel. Cause this time love's for real. In time it will reveal. Like DeBarge was the shit. Okay. I'm sorry if you're not 40 something and didn't grow up in a black household where it was be all the goddamn time, because the rhythm of the night was they pop fucking crossover hit. DeBarge went fucking hard. Oh, hi, Cece. Yeah. Blup, blup. Hi, Jermaine Carson. You seem to be new. Well, I will say for Gigi's look, she didn't have boobs yet. Like, I'm not saying Gigi didn't do the look well. When I went back to go watch the video to do the screenshot, because I was mad they did a fucking fan art version of it. So in my video, I made fun of that and did the screenshot of her in the outfit. She looked fucking sickening. But she laying down the whole time in that outfit. And she looked sickening, and she didn't have big boobs then, but yeah, all this love. And I like it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all keep playing the rhythm of the night, because that was the one that was the pop crossover. That was in like the Last Dragon and shit. That was the pop crossover. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, Smurfy boy. Let him know. Snapes, let him know. Thank you, Justin. You wear it well. Like, I'm like, DeBarge ain't just the rhythm of the night. They just only paid for the rights to the rhythm of the night. Because DeBarge is way, 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 way more than to be the rhythm of the night. And in the hood, if it come on the radio, like, we'll fuck with it. But when we at the home listening to DeBarge, we don't even listen to the rhythm of the night. For real, I think probably the most song, y'all all named all good ones that we do all listen to, but I think All This Love is probably the one we listen to the most. as generally is the hood, I think we all listen to fucking All This Love. I think All This Love is the one that everybody know. Oh, because that's the same one that like the hip hop community sampled that a lot. I have some problems, you know. Y'all don't even understand how fucking fierce my face be contoured till I get on this goddamn live. I'm like, damn, my face is contoured for the gods. My face looks small. When this part of my face look the same size as my goddamn neck, that is contour, baby. I have some problems, you know. And look at them cheekbones. Oh, bitch. Don't you ever question my motherfucking makeup skills like that shit. Look at that. I love when I go live because this is like the real, my best camera of all. And I'm going to be like, oh, that shit is fucking beat, bitch. I had some problems, you know, and no one can sing to solve them. I never say I could sing. I'm very rarely off key, but I'm not a good singer. What's up, Melancholy? Yeah, I'm right. I think All This Love. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of the bars we play, but I think that All This Love is the one that like that's universal. I think like All This Love. Diane Warren wrote Rhythm of the Night. You're Jose, for real? I remember Jose. Jose, you ain't been around for a while. What's up, though? I remember Jose because we was having a conversation about your last name. And told you I knew a lot of Davilas. Okay, Diane Warren. So you mean to tell me RuPaul ain't talking about all this DeBarge shit, ain't giving no money to DeBarge? Fracking! RuPaul doesn't care about black people. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. RuPaul doesn't care about black people. RuPaul, you know what? And the way RuPaul talk about his mother and his sisters, they will be rolling over in their grave. Yeah, it's gonna be fucker or drag tonight. What is this? Wait, let me see. Is it Louis the 17th? Welcome, Louis the 17th. You're new. Jan Moran is new. I know that. Jermaine Carson, I never seen his name. Y'all new. Y'all welcome y'all new brothers and sisters into the House of Grease, will you? Y'all welcome y'all new brothers and sisters into the House of Grease. We do this every week after RuPaul's Drag Race. I watch it on the East Coast. I review it. Go ahead and subscribe so y'all can see the actual review where I be in a geesh and dressed and everything. I come on here live while I'm rendering my review. And this is what we do every week. We talk about some shit. Because I don't do like making these reviews for fucking Patreon first. I don't believe in that. While we got fucking YouTube on TV now. These motherfuckers is at home still making TV shows, making millions of dollars, and y'all watching that shit. Y'all doing what fucking content creators do on YouTube. I'm not gonna sit here, Jimmy Fallon, and watch you do this shit from your fucking house. So now you doing what the fuck I do with some fucking backup and still making millions of dollars? I'm not doing that shit, man. No. Oh, we're gonna do Saturday Night Live from home. No, fuck you. You're gonna do what people on YouTube been doing for fucking years. And now because it's a pandemic and y'all still gonna get corporate sponsorships and make millions of dollars and still get y'all salary and we out here motherfucking struggling. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not participating in that shit. Sorry, I'm not. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Jermaine. Hey, Sierra's in the building. No, I'm not doing that shit. Y'all all at home doing the same shit I've been doing for a fucking decade. That other fucking creators have been doing. I don't care if they start doing it. As long as they start doing it before the coronavirus, no, you're not gonna now do your nationwide TV with all your cameramen and everything like this and get paid and still get paid to do the shit from home because now you're doing what content creators doing and you're probably watching small motherfuckers like me and getting ideas like, well, damn, yeah, we can do it like this because this person is doing that. I was in the hip hop industry. I done already went through motherfuckers copying off my shit, going off of motherfucking MySpace and shit like that. I'd be damned if y'all motherfuckers. Y'all never have to have a TV show again. Y'all never have to go back in the studio. And then us content creators are going to be fucked. So please, 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 fuck these motherfuckers on TV. Wait for them motherfuckers to get back on TV. Fuck with your content creators. I ain't even talking about me either. Your content creators. Because they trying to come for our shit. Quibi gonna be $9 a month for doing 10-minute TV shows. This motherfucker's doing 10-minute TV shows on YouTube right now. They stealing regular content creator shit. Don't fall for that shit, man. Don't fall for the okie doke. Please don't. Stick with your content creators. Please. This is one of the last free ways that people can make extra money doing something that they love without having to sell out. Don't sell out to these content creators. Don't watch Saturday Night Live is doing it live from home. Don't watch Jimmy Fallon doing that shit live from home. All they're fucking doing is what people on YouTube have been doing for years. Don't fall for that shit. They've been doing it on YouTube, and then the networks is like, oh, y'all can do it from YouTube, and we can just put this on the air and still get our ad revenue. Do not fucking fall for that shit, man. All your creators is going to fuck around and die. Starting with your smaller ones first. You know who's the smaller one? Because the minute it gets to the point where it's already damn near like that, the moment it gets to the point where y'all can't even find out I'm doing what the fuck I'm doing because your fucking timeline is filled with fucking Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy, what's the other motherfucker? Neutron. You know the other motherfucker, Jimmy, all the late night people, James Corden. It's already starting to do that. James Oliver, the minute your shit all start filling up with they shit, you won't even fucking remember to fucking watch me. It's gonna kill us. This is just an excuse to do it. I'm like, you advertising YouTube content on television and you ain't coming to get the YouTubers to do that shit? You want to go get your friends on Instagram, huh? You gonna still get the celebrities so y'all can all still keep all the money. That's bullshit, man. Yeah, Jermaine, I realized like Neutron was kind of funny. I didn't do it on purpose. For those of y'all that don't know, I don't think that I'm a comedian and I don't say shit funny on purpose. That's like the fucking the pop culture Rolodex times the rapper Rolodex. Sometimes I say some shit that sound like it's fucking funny. But listen, I was what year was that? Before the black school came in. In 10th grade, I was the class clown and could not understand why. And it's because my comedy, like if I say something funny, if I say something I think is funny, y'all know because I'll laugh at myself. If I say that shit, I know sometimes I be dead ass serious and the shit I just say just be funny. I don't try to be. Unless it's a bar, yeah. Listen, it don't upset me if it's a timeline full of Jimmys, if this Jimmy is included in it, but her 5,400 something fucking subscribers is not going to be. And they've already been doing that. When you look at your, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? The suggested videos on YouTube. I noticed this the other day on my TV because I have smart TVs. Because I don't have no cable or nothing like that. Even like DC Universe, because I have Vizio punk ass TVs. So even like if I watch like DC Universe and shit like that, I watch it on my laptop, my phone, or on this Chromebook. So like I got electronics. before all this shit happened, I had to be off work to get surgery, which I don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen and all that good shit. I was I had a line of shit I was gonna buy every week, and then all hell broke loose because I was trying to get a microphone to start podcasts. Which guess what? All the celebrities are doing fucking podcasts, and if they don't already be doing their shows on TV, now they're all doing fucking YouTube. Because we're sitting in the house and people are bored, and I'm gonna start this, but I'm like, but you know how much food you're taking out of the other motherfucker's mouth? Because guess what? Yeah, we all got all day to sit here and watch. But I might come on to YouTube. I might come on to YouTube and say, you know what? Let me see if Todd in the Shadows dropped a video. And if Todd in the Shadows didn't drop a video on my subscription feed, name my subscription feed. Well, let me go to my home feed. And my home feed is John Krasinski, Jimmy Fallon, John Oliver, Trevor Noah. Like, and my feed is like all celebrities. And every once in a while, it's like, well, here's this 2 million subscriber YouTube motherfucker. But what happened to my motherfuckers that I watched and only got like 100,000 subscribers? Today, I'm subscribed to Kelly Love, and this is the first time I seen the goddamn Kelly Love live feed today. I've been in this bitch for a month. This is the first time YouTube was like, oh, by the way, Kelly Love is live right now. But I know John Krasinski had a new show. I know that I saw The Darkest Timeline, which don't get me wrong, I fuck with The Darkest Timeline because I'm a super Community fan like that, where it's Joel McHale and Ken Jeong now started a podcast, but all these celebrities are now starting all this shit on YouTube. Where the fuck is the room for the actual regular content creators? They fucking us. Because now it's a shutdown, so y'all can't go shoot y'all movies and shit like that. Because y'all the ones that really need some more motherfucking money, though. Y'all the ones that need some more money, though. And I ain't even talking about like the drag queens and shit like that. I understand all the drag queens now decided they want to have YouTube channels. That fucks with me, too. Because now everybody that's ever been on RuPaul's Drag Race now wants to do reviews and reactions to RuPaul's Drag Race, and that fucks with me too. But I get it. You've been on the show. You're going to have a different perspective than I can have. I get it. You guys all work in nightlife. If you can't do your bookings, you don't have money. That is not the same thing as Jim from The Office deciding he wants to have a fucking show now. That is not the same thing as the fucking dude from The Soup and the dude from the fucking Masked Singer deciding they want to do a fucking podcast now. That is taking views from other people, and that's taking money from other people. Whether you have sponsors or not, it does. Because somebody might come across my little channel because I keep making references to community, and the algorithm tells them this person watches Community on Netflix and this person talks about Community a lot, so let me suggest it to this person. But if you suggest it to this person, it's going to come in the bottom of this person that has 1 million views because it's 2 people that's doing a goddamn podcast called The Darkest Timeline, which is a term from Community with 2 stars of Community. Well, which one you gonna pick? I'm the one telling y'all that shit, and I'm like, I wouldn't watch myself. I'm like, yeah, let me see what Joel McHale and Ken Jeong talking about. They fucking us. They fucking us. What's up, Mercer Daniels? I'm telling y'all the truth. How many of y'all tell the truth? It's 51 people in here, and all 51 of y'all ain't got an answer. But tell me the truth. And I know we gonna get back to Drag Race in a minute. Yeah, fuck my Drag Race. But no, for real, it's 51 people in here right now, and we're gonna get back to Drag Race for a minute. But I'm speaking on something from the heart right now, and it's not just me as a smaller content creator, because I've never been a professional YouTuber. It's been helping because I've had health issues since last March, and it's helped me in a way supplement my income that I couldn't have lived without. So now I understand. That was kind of a wake-up call for me to understand the importance to people who are professional YouTubers. Because without y'all, I don't need to know how I would have got from last March when I was on sick leave and all this shit has been going on. I don't know how I would have did it without y'all. So it gives me a little bit more of an understanding for professional YouTubers. And we're going to get back to Drag Race. I promise we are. I promise we're going to get back to Drag Race. But how many of y'all have come on YouTube and look in y'all feed and what's suggested to you is fucking celebrities? Like, keep it a buck, because I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm on YouTube all the time. So I know, yeah, there's the ones that I watch anyway, like Kevin Smith. But I'm like, where the fuck did John Krasinski come from? Like, where the fuck did you pop up from? I wasn't looking shit up on YouTube about Community. Where the fuck did the Kevin Jean and Joel McHale shit come up from? And I see a new one every fucking day. They all want to be podcasters and YouTubers now. Y'all got enough money. Y'all can sit on y'all money for a fucking minute. The rest of us do this YouTube shit to fucking survive. Y'all motherfuckers is already sitting on fucking money. Y'all good. As soon as this shit over, y'all gonna be cast on something else. Soon y'all be on something else to have a movie and y'all gonna drop y'all podcast like a goddamn drop in the goddamn hat. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, and I see it every day. It's a new one. I'm like, really, motherfucker? Now you got YouTube videos? Oh, Kevin James, you doing skits on YouTube now? Since fucking when? You ain't been doing them. And for that matter, YouTube, you ain't been fucking telling me if you was doing them. But that's money for y'all, because the celebrities is going to get y'all more money because y'all still got fucking ad revenue to do. These celebrities, and don't get me wrong, some of them really are just like, I feel like I want to do this because this is what I do. I'm an entertainer. This is what I can do. One of the ones that I will say is like that Darkest Timeline with Kim Jong and Joel McHale. Well, Kim Jong is a doctor, and I will tell you the 3 podcasts from them have been really, really informative because they've brought people in, and because Kim Jong is an actual doctor, it's been informative. And every episode they do it, they be like, this might be the last one. They're not serious about it. But at the same time, you still are taking views away from somebody else that is serious about it. Just keeping it about. And for that matter, on iTunes, on Spotify, wherever y'all doing y'all podcast is, y'all are taking money away from motherfucking content creators' mouths. Y'all are. Now all the celebrities want to do TikToks and shit like that because y'all bored. But these is the motherfuckers that put y'all on. These are the motherfuckers that put y'all on. Your reactors, your reviewers. And we over here scrambling for fucking pennies off of fucking YouTube and depending on people to give us fucking tips and give us Patreon because YouTube ain't even giving us the money, as much money. And then you can come on here with your motherfucking celebrity and already have 1 million subscribers and get the goddamn top tier of fucking advertising and get sponsorship and shit. You're fucking us. Sit y'all asses at home like the rest of us, because a lot of us didn't start making content because we was on lockdown. A lot of us was already making content and said, you know what? We're going to do more because people is at home. And not even to make money. And that's saying all these celebrities do. But guess what? You have to realize when you're at a certain price point that, yeah, you might not have did it that way, but you are fucking other people. Oh, yeah. The movie theater. Oh, honey. The only thing that could save that is Marvel. And let's just be honest. How many of these new Marvel movies was y'all excited about? We're going to get back to Drag Race, I promise. I'm trying to prove a point here. How many of these new Marvel movies was y'all excited about? Yeah, Sierra, and please like the video. It's enough of y'all on this bitch. Because, see, that's how I get my YouTube money. I don't get my fucking YouTube money from being a former star of a goddamn sitcom. AMC, well, I wouldn't doubt AMC was gonna file for bankruptcy because they tried to do the bullshit. He said just Black Widow. Louis said just Doctor Strange. I'm like, I was looking for New Mutants. Only because they advertised it for so long. I was like, I want to see New Mutants. You said I speak some real shit when I'm mad. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I mean, I am. But I ain't mad at this shit. I'm mad at the coronavirus because my dad shouldn't be fucking sick and neither should my fucking sister. I'm mad at that shit. But, and that's another thing. You mean to tell me I could actually talk to y'all about some real shit and say, no, for real. My dad got the shit. I'm fucking scared. He's half coherent half the time. Y'all sent him home. Y'all was like, oh, well, he needs to go to rehab and go to a nursing home where motherfuckers is dying in droves in a nursing home, which is why my mom was like, no. Yeah, I'm fucking scared, dude. But I have to kind of push that back because if I think about that all the time, I will drive myself crazy. I literally said, I think I said it on the live. And that's why I said I do have a dark sense of humor and I'll joke about it. But I said it in a, like, there's a lot of truth in the joke. And I said it going to the bathroom. And I was laughing and I was like, y'all think I'm playing. I want to throw myself over the goddamn balcony. And then everybody was laughing. I was like, y'all think I'm joking. Because I don't know what happens if my dad died from this shit. Because that's how I feel. Like, I'm just like, I want to throw myself over the bridge. Like, what the fuck? Something happened to my sister or my niece. Any of my immediate family, I can accept somebody to die. But from this shit? Because the day I found out he had it, that's really how I felt. And just because I said it in a joking way, don't mean that I meant it. And I came back and said, y'all think I'm joking. Like, I'm like, I just want to throw myself over. I don't even know if this goddamn 3 feet will be enough to kill me. I want to throw myself over the fucking balcony. Because, yeah, was my dad the most excellent, wonderful Mike fucking Seaver, fucking Mike Brady dad? No. But I ain't ready to fucking lose my dad, dude. Not over this fucking shit. I get it. People lose people every day. People lose people every day. And I get that. And I know every day is not promised. And knock on wood, like my dad can also drop dead from a heart attack and there ain't shit I can do about it. But not over this shit that motherfuckers knew about and could have been fucking controlled before it got to this point. Not this way. The day that I told y'all that I couldn't sleep, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. This is the truth. And then we'll get back to Drag Race, I promise. The day that shit happened, when I finally wasn't on live no more, and I was sitting by myself, I cried for 3 hours. Just begging God, just don't take him like this. Not off this. Not because of this. If you got to take him, you call him home. He got to go home. He got to go home. Just please don't take him over this shit. Please just don't take him over this shit. I don't want him to just be a fucking statistic. I don't want him to just be another statistic of, oh, because the black community is dying faster and for it to be an excuse of what we're fucking doing or why that fucking happened. I don't want him to be a statistic. If you're going to take him, Lord, I got to accept it. Not off, please, not off of this. Please, I don't want him to be a statistic. I ain't trying to be on no Ivan Drago shit, but if he die, he die. He over 70 years old. I said that earlier in the broadcast. I'm not the most religious person, but I am a Christian. 70 years. He got his 70 years. But don't take him over this. Don't make him a statistic. If Please just don't make him a statistic. I don't ever want to see him go, but if he gotta go, not because of this, not during this, please. Not a statistic. I don't want to be somebody else standing at the goddamn courthouse on a day every day because these are the people that lost their lives to the fucking coronavirus. No, I don't want that. He deserved a dignified fucking death. He deserved a death that's for him. He might not have been the fucking greatest father to me, but he was a better father to so many of these young men out here that didn't have a father, working for JJC and working for children's services. He might not have been the greatest father to me, but he was the greatest role model to so many young men that just come through this city. He can't be a fucking statistic. I don't want to have to be a part of the the COVID fucking memorial. If he gonna go, not now, not with this shit, please. He don't deserve to have to be a fucking statistic like everybody else. I know I shouldn't have to think such things, but I mean, I'm in prayer and like I have let go and let God. I had to. I've go and let God. I had to. I've had to. I have to pray. Like I said, like that night, like for 3 hours, I was just crying and praying because I have to. There's nothing I can do. I can't be around him. I can't be there. I have to. It's the only thing that I can do. Is pray and let go and let God. It's the only thing that I can do. It's the only thing that I can do because I can't be there unless I put myself in danger. And if he was healthy, would kick my ass for putting myself in danger. If he was in his right mind, he would. He would be like, why the fuck would you get out? But I don't want to get all emotional about that, but this shit is real, man. That's all I can say. This shit is real. That's all I can say. And I wasn't going to say nothing for a long time. I went on my live and everything. I was going to delete that live when I talked about it. And I talked to my mom about it. Like, because of my platform, it ain't the greatest platform in the world. It ain't like I'm on NBC or anything like that. But I got the platform to tell y'all that shit is real. So I want to use my platform and say that. I want to entertain y'all while y'all in the house, but also I'm in a unique position to tell y'all this shit is fucking real. So please be careful. Please don't think, oh, well, it's cool. Yes, if you have an elderly parent and go get them groceries and shit, yes. Don't feel like, oh, well, I can't go to the club, so I'm going to go to my parents' house and we going to drink. No. Do you know what a quarantine is? Yes, check on your elderly parents. No, don't just go over there and sit over there and fucking kick it. Do y'all think I want to fucking drink alone? I don't. I really fucking don't. And I had the opportunity tonight. Oh, I had the opportunity. I chose fucking safety. For me and for him. I'm like, I know I'm okay, but I'm going to do these 14 days just to be sure, just because I had a fever last week and now that I know people that I was around, even though it's been longer than 14 days, just to make sure. Just to make sure. And thought the women was going to be thirsty. It ain't the women as thirsty as the fucking men. Because men like to dip in and dip out. Hey, Dave S. Y'all all give a fucking salute. Put your hands up. Whatever y'all got to do. Away for Dave S. Dave S is one of the motherfucking OGs. He's never in a live, but he's been around. Trust me. He's been around forever. He don't be in lives that often. Heidi in Closet is here. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Heidi girl. Heidi girl, I don't think you should have been in the bottom. Look, I changed the subject real quick. First of all, let me say this. So we can move on because Heidi is here. And I know you all probably got questions for Heidi, and I want to talk to Heidi. Number one, Heidi, before you watched the review, I did address you. I'm very, very sorry for you losing your uncle. It's very hard. It's very hard especially when you lose a family member that is like part of your tribe and helps you with things. Because my favorite aunt passed away a little bit last year, and she was a lesbian, and I didn't realize I was non-conformative, and I never got a chance to like have that conversation with her. Because really, in all honesty, she probably was too, and I just didn't realize it. Just from years and years and years of knowledge. And I got a chance to do that. So I'm very, very sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. We love Heidi. I'm going to get into that too. Number two, I want to explain to her why before the review comes out. I did mention it. I mentioned what happened with Crystal. I kind of skipped past it because my own father just got diagnosed with COVID like 3 days ago. And I didn't want to get really, really emotional on my review. So you'll see that when you see the review proper. And I actually talked to you directly in the review. And I was waiting for you to have your moment. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm kind of going through my own shit right now because my dad did test positive. My sister more than likely has it, and they won't even test her. And it's kind of fucked up. But also, Heidi, I don't think you should have been in the bottom. Let me put this in. I don't think you should have lip synced. I'll say that. I don't think you should have lip synced. When I watched the episode, I knew, and once the review come out, y'all will see I'm not lying. I was like, I knew, because when she was doing like the we go hard or we go home, we gonna do this all night long, bitch, I'm Madonna, because that's the Heidi. That's the Madonna that Heidi did. I'm a Madonna stan. I was like, they're gonna have a problem because she's got her accent and she's not doing Madonna. She's just rapping, which I thought was sickening. And the look is sickening. And when that video, Bitch, I'm Madonna, came out, I wanted the jacket. I wanted the dress because I'm all about leopard print and pink. Avi. And I thought you did a fucking great job. I don't think anybody did a bad job, but I thought you did a better job than Jackie and Britta. But I knew because you were speaking in your own vocals, they're going to be like, oh, it wasn't that much Madonna. I was like, have y'all seen that video? Madonna wasn't in that video either. Madonna was a 60-year-old fucking tryharder. Madonna was never in that video. Madonna in that video is what... Listen, I feel like, and this is the truth, how many of y'all have seen Bitch, I'm Madonna? Do I need to play it? Because I don't give a fuck about copyright when I'm on live. Do I need to play the fucking video? I'm going to learn how to do it like Kelly Love and switch the shit. I'm a Madonna stan. And when that Bitch, I'm Madonna came out, I didn't see no Madonna outside of the little girls dressed like her. It wasn't no Madonna in that video. Madonna wanted to be you in that video. And that's the truth. Madonna wanted to be like Heidi was in the video. Madonna wanted to do what Heidi was doing. but you was Madonna. So did you want her to stumble and look awkward? Because that's what Madonna did in that video. Well, where was the Madonna? Where was the Madonna in that video? Because all I saw in that video was a fucking hype beast. And Madonna trying too fucking hard. This is coming from somebody that is a Madonna stan. Bitch, I'm Madonna is not my favorite, but I was just like, when I seen it, I was like, a matter of fact, it might be on this channel where I reacted to Bitch, I'm Madonna. I might have reacted. I think I reacted to it on this channel when I think I reacted to Bitch, I'm Madonna. It's on this channel somewhere. Because I was just like, oh, because like the whole video was just me like, oh, no, cringe. What are you doing? There was no Madonna in that video. Thank you, Louise. I was like, it was Madonna trying too hard. I was like, I don't think I can see, because that was like, first of all, Heidi, I think y'all have the strongest season we've seen in years, because that was the best Rusical, and nobody did bad. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Nobody did bad. No one did bad. So it had to start becoming a nitpick. And once I watched everybody and was like, this is gonna be a nitpick. And I was like, they're gonna nitpick on Heidi because she has her southern accent and not trying to straighten it out to be Madonna. I knew Jackie was a little bit too bouncy and not sultry enough. And Britta like actually made a couple of mistakes because she wasn't like, because that era of Madonna with the cone bra, the choreography was so sharp and so right, because that was like Vogue era too, and the choreography was like so sharp and so straight, and I was like, and Britta is not nailing that. I knew who the bottom three was gonna be, and a lot of that is because I'm a Madonna stan, and I was like, I know who they're putting in the bottom three, but none of y'all did bad. None of y'all did bad, but I felt like, I do feel like it should have been Jackie and Britta. Britta was the worst. The cast is very strong. I'm like, I usually don't like the acting challenge. I usually don't like the Rusical. This is my favorite Rusical I ever seen. I thought y'all like all killed. But I was just like, okay, so I'm like, everybody did good. Nobody just like full-fledged fell. So they're gonna have to nitpick. And I knew they was gonna nitpick on you. I'm like, because when you came out and started doing Bitch I'm Madonna, like, you know, the fake version of Bitch I'm Madonna, I'm like, oh, but it's in her regular voice, so they're gonna fuss because she got a country accent. They're gonna fuss because she got a southern accent. And I felt the way about that because as a drama kid that was raised by grandparents that was southern, every once in a while, to this day, I'm like Donald Glover. Like every once in a while, you'd be like, she don't got no country accent, and I'll say something, and you'll be like, where the fuck did that come from? But I don't think. Hey, Robin, I still feel like Heidi had a stronger performance. Like, am I wrong, y'all? Like, I'm not kissing ass. We was already talking about this, Heidi, before you got in here. I'm not kissing ass. I don't think that you should have been in the bottom. I think you had a stronger performance than Jackie, and I think you had a stronger performance than Britta. Like, yeah, like Jackie hit all of her steps, but I was like, there was no extra personality. There was no extra steps. It was very, like, I could see her counting, and it was very, like, the wrong vibe altogether. Like, at least you was giving me the Bitch I'm Madonna vibe. I knew they was going to try to say, well, it wasn't that much Madonna. I knew they were going to say that, but I'm like, but Madonna is that bitch. Like, fuck you. I knew they was going to try that with you. I knew once I watched all the performances, I was like, they're going to put Heidi in the bottom because they're going to be like, it wasn't Madonna. But neither was Jackie, and at least you put your own spin into it. And I was like, how do you put Heidi in the bottom for not being Madonna, but you don't put Willow in the bottom for not being Madonna, and you don't put Gigi in the bottom for not being Madonna? They all did shit that wasn't really Madonna. My opinion. I agree with you. B Blaze. I think Jan was robbed too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, okay, so maybe she didn't have Madonna's vocal tone, and maybe she wasn't doing Madonna's dance steps. But I'm so glad she wasn't doing Madonna's dance steps. And bitch, I'm Madonna. But she gave the confidence where Jackie always looked like she was counting. Jackie always looked like she was counting. Like, Jackie was Robin Sparkles. I'm waiting for any of y'all to catch that reference. Jackie was like Robin Sparkles, and I was like, okay, so if y'all don't catch the reference, Jackie being Robin Sparkles is like being Tiffany or Debbie Gibson. Why are you being Tiffany or Debbie Gibson when you're supposed to be Madonna? Why are you giving me, I'm a pop princess, and it's for 13 years old? She was giving me fucking Robin Sparkles. And I was like, wait, doing Madonna, wait, hold on. Doing Madonna as like this teeny bopper Disney Nickelodeon kid star is worse than Heidi actually giving fucking attitude and confidence. I didn't get it. I did not get it. For real. And you can't see Jackie's doing that. The 2 and 4 and 5 and 6 and you could see Jackie doing that. And 2 and 3 and 4. Or you can see it going in her mind. And 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You can see it. Hey, Lexi. Oh yeah, this was the Aquaria edit, honey. When y'all see the actual review, I said, I'm like, oh, okay. So Gigi getting the Aquaria edit. I'm not saying this just because I talked to Heidi, and I'm not saying this. Like I said, Heidi just came in here today. I mean, not today, it was the first time, but Heidi was just in here. My video is rendering now, and I was just like, I don't think. I knew who was the bottom 3, but I was just like, I don't think she should have been the bottom 2, though. I think Jackie should have been down there. Like, you gotta know, fucking Like a Virgin Madonna is not fucking Lizzie McGuire. You know that, right? Whereas Heidi was still confident, slaying the fucking game. Madonna didn't even know who Madonna was. So how could you say, well, she wasn't Madonna? Madonna wasn't Madonna in fucking bitch, I'm Madonna. I swear, I'm looking, let me look. I swear, I think I reviewed that shit on my channel. I'm gonna look for it. I swear I did. And these are the things I said about it, so y'all don't think I'm lying. I swear I did. Where's my YouTube? I swear I reviewed bitch, I'm Madonna. And I was like, bitch, who are you? Because, bitch, you're not Madonna. I just disagree. I just disagree. I just disagree wholeheartedly. I just let me see. I'm looking at bitch on Madonna. Was that that wasn't was it a lip sync before? No, I'm trying to search my own videos. Get out of here. Was there was there ever a lip sync to bitch on Madonna? I know I've talked about bitch on Madonna before. And I think I got a fucking video about it. And I'm gonna see. Like, well, we didn't see very much Madonna. I didn't see no Madonna in that goddamn video. Okay, I'm gonna have to look a little bit deeper for it. But I know I fucking did a review of something with bitch on Madonna. Oh yes. We had a whole song. Do y'all want to hear the song that I played at the beginning of the broadcast? It's been we gonna play the British song again. We gonna play the British song again, so y'all can understand what we was doing when the broadcast first started. No, okay. Well, I'm trying to think of because I know I talked about bitch up. It might be on the live stream. It might be on another video, but I talked about Bitch I'm Madonna, and I'm like, where was Madonna at in that, though? It was never fucking Madonna, and, you know. All right, let's go. This is the song we opened the show with, you guys. So if y'all want to donate some money, because y'all taking my monetization when I play this song. But it's worth it.
I'm gonna take this time to speak from my heart. I'm just gonna lay down how I feel. This is for you. Saying goodbye to Britta was the hardest thing to do.
Well, honey, you have a good night, honey. Because we know you should have been out somewhere getting your coin, having you a special appearance. But we love you on this channel, Heidi. We love you. You are a friend of the channel, and we love you. Go ahead and lay it down. Go ahead and lay it down. We love you, though. We glad you still here. Y'all all tell Heidi. Matter of fact, what should y'all put in the comments for Heidi? She put real hearts. Y'all put some real hearts in the comments for Heidi. Let her know we so glad she's still on the show. We are all happy that Heidi is still on the show. Go ahead and get you some rest. I know you've been up nervous watching all the East Coast, the West Coast. We appreciate y'all for being here. We appreciate you for being here in the House of Grease. We love you.
Say that so. Even like I would ever hit her, but I would sell to the highest bidder. She bought me out, she bruised my soul. She lied to my heart, she left me less than whole.
She got rid of Britta. She got rid of the B. She got rid of Britta. She got rid of the B.
Come on, Chris.
She got rid of Britta. She got rid of the B. She got rid of Britta. She got rid of the B. Patty, you go ahead and get you some sleep, baby. We love you over here. All right? We love you over here. Oh, she had the best talking heads today. I didn't even get a chance to talk about them on the goddamn video because I was trying to do other shit and do the coronavirus fucking PSA and tell you about the drag race show that I'm on. And
I'm gonna take this time to speak from my heart. I'm just gonna lay down how I feel. This is for you.
All right, listen to the words for real now. Y'all listen to the words now. Y'all listen to the words.
There ain't nothing left to woo. I'm getting rid of Britta. She's gotta go. I'm getting rid of.
Oh, thank Davis. Thank you, Davis. I need some water drops. Y'all put the water drops.
What?
I'm playing it one more time till I get the water drops. Get the water drops. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. I need to see the water drops in the. Put the water drops in there.
Sometimes small, she seemed to have it all, but she made me say, bitch, hey, that ain't cool. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. She's an all good B. I'm getting rid of Britta. She's gotta go. I'm getting rid of the B.
Thank you, Davis. We getting rid of Britta. Let's get them water drops. Let's get them water drops. Let's go. We getting rid of Britta. We getting rid of the B.
Even like I would ever hit her, but I would sell to the highest bidder. She bought me out, she bruised my soul. She lied to my heart, she left me less than whole. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. I'm getting rid of Britta. It's not helping, man. I'm getting rid of the B. Come on, Chris. I just Britta's a B. Not a
See, y'all, I got a hit show. Y'all all are paying water. One more time. We gotta be happy that Britta gone. We gotta be happy. I don't gotta hear about New York. I ain't gotta hear about your shit no more. No more. Yeah, another moderator. Handle that for me, please, because I don't know why I ain't letting me do it. Why is all y'all? Oh, is that a sexual thing? And that's why, like, they won't let nobody put water drops.
Saying goodbye to Britta was the hardest thing to do. But when someone's a bitch and a liar, there ain't nothing left to woo.
I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the beat. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the beat.
What? Hell yes. I didn't know when I saw her blonde hair that she could ever be that way.
All right, we're going to switch to the X's. I like the X's. We're going to switch to the X's so we ain't got to moderate all that shit. Switch to the X's. I'm getting rid of the B. Switch to the X's because apparently that's sexual and they won't let us do that. Go switch to the X's. Apparently the water is like sexual because they keep making people moderate that.
Say that so.
Switch to the X's. Switch to the X's because apparently the water is too sexual. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B.
Come on, Pierce.
This is my Exodus right now. All right. Last time. Throw them X's up. No more water droplets because apparently YouTube thinks that's sexual and I don't want to put all my people. Wait, some of y'all is just in review anyway. Like the X's is. Oh, Jesus.
Saying goodbye to Britta was the hardest thing to do.
One of my moderators handle this. I don't know why everything I'm picking for Britta. That's how you know she's toxic.
I'm getting rid of Britta. She gotta go. I'm getting rid of the B. She's an all good B. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. She's a GEB. What?
Now the competition can really go in. Right?
I didn't know when I saw her blonde hair that she could ever.
Do I gotta show everybody what is going on?
So tiny and small, she seemed to have it all, but she made me say, bitch, hey, that ain't cool. I'm getting rid of Britta.
I'm getting rid of the B.
She's an all good B.
I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. I'm gonna be really mad if nobody else does this on their channel. Because that means nobody else watches Community. And I'm like, this is like perfect. I'm like, fuck my monetization. I'm getting rid of Britta.
But I would sell to the highest bidder. She bought me out, she bruised my soul. She lied to my heart, she left me less than whole.
Getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the B.
Come on, Pierce. Britta's a B. Not a C. Britta's a B. I'm just speaking the truth here. Britta's a B.
Do we all got Britta out of our system now? Britta out of our system? Do we need one more pass or is Britta out of our system? Is Britta out of our system or do we need one more pass? You know what? She ain't out of my pass. I don't like that shit she said about Jan tonight. One more time. And this is the last time. One more time. And this is the last time. I don't like that shit she said about Jan tonight. Oh, motherfucker. One more time. I want to go. One more time for me.
This time to speak from my heart. I'm just gonna lay down how I feel.
One more time. Oh, God. 7 times for 7 goddamn episodes. I want her out.
But when someone's a bitch and a liar, there ain't nothing left to woo. I'm getting rid of Britta, she's gotta go. I'm getting rid of the bee, she's an all good bee. I'm getting rid of Britta, I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a G-E-B. Second verse. What?
Why is this from a sitcom and it's supposed to be a joke song? Why do it gotta slap though? What's up, Tanisha? We sang this the last time. You missed it. Put the X's up. Put the X's up. Put the X's up. We getting rid of Britta. We getting Britta. Get the X's up still.
I'm getting rid of Britta.
This the last time though.
I'm getting rid of Britta. She's gotta go. I'm getting rid of the bee. She's a bee. Come on. One more time for me, Pierce. Say it ain't so. Even like I would ever hit her, but I would sell to the highest bidder. She bought me out, she bruised my soul. She lied to my heart, she left me less than whole.
I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. I know it is catchy. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee.
Come on, Pierce. Britta's a bee. Gotta see. Britta's a bee.
Britta's a bee. Britta's a bee. Britta's a bee.
Britta's a bee.
Britta's a bee. Britta's a bee. Britta's a bee. All right. That's it. We ain't gonna listen to that. I'm getting rid of Britta no more. Oh, but it felt good though. It felt good though. It felt good though. We was all in here vibing together. It ain't had nothing to do with the coronavirus. That shit would have been going down for one of the coronavirus. Britta's a bee.
Give me your hand.
No, we're not gonna talk about the suicide song. Who's this? What's this bitch name?
Be what you be. We could be old and cold and down the sea. I love you more than words can say.
Let's do this. One by one, we all just fade away. We loved it though. Like, listen, I made y'all do that for a whole lot of times, but y'all needed that, right? Though, I'm getting rid of Britta. Listen, if somebody's ever put that, y'all type that shit in somebody else's goddamn comment section, y'all be like, Jimmi Pynk had us listen to. I'm getting rid of Britta. I'm getting rid of the bee. Yeah, that was the theme song. This Widow Von Do right here. I want to see it because I ain't never seen the Widow Von Do video, so we watching it together today.
Put your long nails high and repeat after me. Say yes, that she might be. Put your long nails high and repeat after me. Say yes, that she might be.
Did you ever see the nails that's red underneath?
They say I'm a problem, but don't keep bitching. You're trying to cover me, well, that's a bad decision. Watch your step, these hoes be slipping. Cause I put it on stage, I remix to it.
They didn't sue fucking they didn't sue Community. Community might sue me. That was already a song from a TV show. Okay, Widow Von Do. I wish I could perform this for my goddamn video, but oh, we got our list of songs. It don't slap.
And repeat after me. Say yes, that she might be. Put your long nails high and repeat after me. Say yes, that she might be. nail shot, face beat. Bitch, are you still gagging? Relax your throat, repeat after me. Say yes, bitch, she might be. Thursday, earning.
Okay, what Vaughn do? Like, this is a real song. And she turned it out before she got sent home. What Vaughn do is serving on this.
Put your long nails high and repeat after me. Say yes, bitch, she might be.
This is fierce.
Put your long nails high and repeat after me. Say yes, bitch, she might be.
You see it sound very Todrick? I think it sounds more professional than Todrick. I mean, Todrick sound professional, but like, yeah. I can see Todrick being a producer or whoever produced Todrick shit. Yeah, I can see it. See the 2 tears in the bucket. Relax my throat when you suck it. Get. She can rap though. Widow Vaughn do can beat that face though. She looks gorgeous. I didn't hear Todrick in this too, and I'm like, I can see the same production. No, we're not gonna do Britta Aiden Zane's lip sync. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I can hear, and I can hear. I ain't gonna lie. I can hear. I'm not gonna lie. I can hear the same producers working on it. I don't think it sounds the same. I can't say like certain elements of the production, and this is just, you know, doing what I did for so long. Excuse me. I can definitely see possibly the same producers doing it. I can't hear that. I can't hear possibly the same producers doing it. Oh, she says it in this verse too. She says it in this song. She said it in this song too. Oh, hold on. Don't look at my VJJ Snapper Turtle. Shout out to VJJ Snapper Turtle. Oh. I'm just going to go check on the video. Let's see. All right. Oh. Well, I am pleased to inform all of you that you can look for a premiere. Excuse me, hiccups. You guys can look for a premiere. Take 2. Use Take 2. That's a Family Guy reference. Look it up. I've been using it for fucking 5 years. Take 2. Use Take 2. It's a Family Guy reference. Pay attention. I'm going to start quizzing y'all on this shit. When I get my money back, right, I'm going to give y'all quizzes on this shit. I'm like, I've been giving y'all motherfucking... Fuck, I've been doing references this whole time. Use Take 2. The video will be rendered in less than 3 minutes. So if it was up to me and I wanted to see my actual RuPaul's Drag Race review, as well as a sneak peek of the promo of the online Drag Race show that I'm going to be on, I might stick around and give it a few minutes because it's going to be up on YouTube and I'd love to see all of you in my live. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out so I can get this up and ready for you guys. So thank you. Stay real close to your computers because I bet within 20 minutes you're going to get the actual review with me and Geesh and everything. And of course, the special steep. God damn it. I got to quit drinking. The special sneak preview of the Drag Race show that I'm going to be on. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of here. Stick around YouTube. Shouldn't be more than 20 minutes. I'd stick around because you want to see the Drag Race show that I'm going to be on so you know where to go to follow and pay attention to that. Keep it greasy until I come back in about 20 minutes. I'll see y'all on the live, right? Hi, Graphic Jack. Oh my God, Graphic Jack, I agree. But Graphic Jack, I'm about to leave. I'm gonna be posting my real video, my actual review, in about 20 minutes. It's finishing right now. It's at about 2 minutes, but it's gonna be the world of the online drag show I'm gonna be on, and I'm gonna give you all the information on that. No, not on my live. It's coming. No, don't go back to the live. It's coming after this live. All right, I'm gonna go. Stay tuned. Stick around your computer for no longer than half an hour. Pay attention to YouTube. I will be back, and it's gonna be the actual review with the special sneak preview. It's done. It's not even gonna be 20 minutes. So I can go ahead and get y'all the sneak preview of the Drag Race show I'm doing online. Yeah, finally they did. Okay, I'll see y'all on the live. I'll see y'all on the live reaction to the actual review. No more than 20 minutes.